Meet Suli, your private, context-aware AI twin from EchoMindLabs.AI. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how Suli helps you think faster, remember more, and learn smarter. From the homepage, I click Login. A secure sign-in keeps everything private and moving fast. I can enter email and password or just sign in instantly with Google. If I'm new, I verify once, and if I've been here before, I'm taken straight back to where I left off, so momentum never breaks. The first stop is Chats, the universal interface. When you're new, Suli guides you through setup with clear steps to define identity, personas, and role states. Personas shape Suli's tone and perspective, while role states let Suli adapt, like switching into teacher mode, friend mode, or expert mode, so it responds the way you need. Once setup is done, the sidebar becomes your command center. You can start new chats, search past ones, revisit any thread instantly, or jump into configurations, memories, notes, and study. Now I start a chat. I type a question, and Suli replies in real time. I can stop mid-response to stay in control. Conversations are organized like a branching tree, so I can explore alternatives without losing context. References open into citations and metadata, so I can verify sources and build trust. And if something goes wrong, clear error messages help me recover quickly. Context is everything, and with Suli you control it. Before sending a message, I can enable or disable browser search, choose a persona or role, set the type of assistance I want, like tutor mode or assignment help, and even scope Suli to specific notes, memories, or a roadmap from my study plan. For example, when working on an assignment, I can set a teacher role state, pick a subject-specific persona, select assignment help as the assistance type, and choose the note I want referenced. From then on, Suli's answers are precise, targeted, and grounded in my own knowledge. Next is configurations, the control room for how Suli thinks. I can switch the active scope between the global identity, a persona, or a role state, adjusting tone, perspective, and rules instantly. The dashboard shows clean cards for system identity, personas, and roles. I can edit directly or just speak to Suli. Make this persona more concise, and it updates right away, no digging through menus. Now to memories, my second brain. Here I organize personal knowledge at scale. I can toggle between private memories I've saved and public ones shared with me. Inside a memory container, each entry shows title, content, attachments, reactions, and comments. I can share a container like a Google Drive file and collaborate. Filters let me find what I need, and I can chat directly with the container, find my project timelines, and summarize what's overdue. Suli retrieves and synthesizes instantly, so my knowledge becomes interactive. Notes is where structured thinking lives. I see my note containers grouped by project or theme, and I can create a new one with a title, content, files, or pasted text. Notes can be scoped to personas and roles, and they're shareable so others can collaborate with me and chat about them in context. Opening a note shows 3 tabs. The first is Generated Note, where Suli produces a clean AI summary based on my content. I can regenerate it, export as PDF, or listen in audio form. The second is Editor Mode, a flexible block editor for text, transcription, or attachments. I can insert blocks inline, reorder them, and capture files or images. My edits feed directly into the Generated Note tab. The third tab is Structured Learning, where I turn the note into a personalized roadmap once I've defined my learning pattern. On any note, I can also use the selection toolbar. By highlighting text, I can copy it, regenerate it with my own prompt, ask Suli about it, or switch into tutor mode. Tutor mode detects my knowledge gaps, asks follow-ups, and adapts its explanations so I really understand the material. I can highlight key points, remove highlights with a double click, and leave comments for collaboration. Now let's open Study and Learn. This is where my interests, learning patterns, notes, and chats come together into a personal learning system. I start by creating an interest profile for what I want to learn and a learning pattern for how I learn best. With that, Suli generates a personalized roadmap with progress indicators and a knowledge graph showing how topics connect. On the roadmap page, I see everything laid out into tracks and milestones, what's planned, in progress, or completed, with recommended next steps. Each milestone can include prerequisites and resources, so I always know what to do first and why. I can filter by topic or difficulty, mark items complete, and track progress visually. Milestones link directly to related notes and chats, so when it's time to act, I jump straight into the right context. Opening a lesson launches study mode. I see the overview, the list of topics, and detailed content. Topics generate focused explanations with optional audio playback, summaries, key definitions, analogies, flashcards, assessments, and a guided project to put theory into practice. Suli also pulls in curated videos and resources to deepen learning, And just like with notes, I can select, regenerate, highlight, or ask questions on any section. Finally, I return to chats to wrap up. From here, I can start fresh, revisit any thread, or switch seamlessly into memories, notes, or my roadmap. One unified interface, always grounded in the right data. Suli helps you think faster with real-time, verifiable answers. Remember more by organizing and chatting with your knowledge, and learn smarter by turning work into actionable roadmaps. Ready to get started? Just click login, say hi, and let Suli help you think, remember, and learn better every day.